to the poorhouse. Where the smoke is smooth, the pores run deep, and the conversation never stops. From the big plays on the field to the bold flavors of cigars and spirits. This is your place. Pull up a chair. It's time to pour one out. Pour one out for the stories untold. Let the rhythm warm your soul. Here at the Poorhouse, we keep it real. Every word, every sip, feel the blues reveal. Step in the scene. Gom's laid back, tone is legit. Bassline thumping while we all take a sip. Stories unfold on these well-worn stools. Truth in the air, yeah, we break all the rules. Cigar smoke dancing with the scratch of the deck. Microphone check, real talk, what the heck? 1 foot in the past, 1 foot on the beat. We pour out respect, feel the heat in the street.
Welcome to the Poorhouse on this fine, cold Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes. I am joined by my co-host here. My name is Joseph Buell. I'll be here with you for the whole, hour, however long we're going to talk tonight. We got a lot to talk about. Gentlemen, would you introduce yourself to the people?
Yes, sir. It's your boy, J Real in the house.
J Real.
You know who it is. James in the building.
James in the building.
Let's go.
Twinning. We're twinning.
Yes, sir.
That's right. The twins is in the house.
Happy holidays to the
Happy
people out there.
holiday, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa,
Happy Hanukkah.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Get ready for the new year.
Got a lot of problem with you people.
Tick. Boy, that time moves so fast.
Yes.
About to step into 2026, just like that.
Yes. Well, gentlemen, let's here's to the fine folks for joining us tonight.
What's the first pour?
Podcast as we cheers to our first pour,
which is
first pour for the night.
Distillery.
Southern Star Distillery, Paragon, Cash Strength.
Out of Statesville.
Out of Statesville.
Right
local.
here.
Right down the street. And I kept hearing a lot about it, man. Whenever we went to the Bottlepalooza, the gentleman out there, they kept talking about Paragon was good. Paragon was good. And I actually had a bottle of the red label Paragon the other day, and it was pretty good. But this black label is the Cash Strength, and it's 111.4.
Ooh, okay. So, I like it.
Got a little heat on it.
Yes.
So cheers, fellas.
Well, hey, and cheers to the Golson Auto Shop and the R-Town team who provided all the drinks and the sticks tonight. Thank you so much. We appreciate. Couldn't do this podcast without our sponsors. So if you got auto issues, give Golson Auto Shop a call, give them a look up, check them out on Instagram. The R-Town team, Carolina Living Associates, for all your real estate needs. Take a look, find them on the internet. You can check out all their socials and
Sir.
Hey,
thank you. It don't really drink like it's that high in proof.
That was
to be 111.
See, I'm impressed. Has no burn at all.
Yeah, I mean you can taste a little of the proof. I mean,
but I don't feel a burn though. It's definitely a smooth finish.
I got a little warm sensation.
I got a little warm sensation too, but this is my first pour of the night, right? This is our first pour.
True.
Ain't got no warm up whiskey. Yeah. So, gentlemen,
but no, it ain't that bad. I think
this is pretty good.
You can find it, local in North Carolina, and I think that bottle is after tax. I think it was like $65, man.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So for that price, we're gonna see how we feel tomorrow.
Yeah. Are we gonna feel like Mike Tyson after he fights Mayweather, or is it gonna be Mayweather after he fights Mike Tyson?
Man, listen to me.
Like Martin Lawrence in the morning.
Keep it real with you, man. At some point in your life, sometimes you just got to give shit up, man. You know what I mean? At certain points, when Mike Tyson is a granddaddy. How old is Mike Tyson? 60?
Somewhere in there.
I think he's 60 plus.
But that's what it's like. Listen, man, at some point in your life, I understand that everything that we see in this world revolves around money. I get it. But my God, sometimes you just got to call it a quits, bro.
Mayweather. You a young grown man. You acting like a bully now. Leave
Yeah.
that old man alone.
Fighting. Look, but now the question is, are we
You
going to
don't
get
from that?
Are we
Yeah.
gonna get the interview with Mike Tyson where he walks away with his ass cheeks hanging out? I mean, that really was the whole height of the fight for me.
As long as he leave it in the back, when he come out there totally naked, he gonna shot somebody.
When he told him, he said, "I love you, bro. I love you," and then turned around and then the cameraman, what were you doing? He knew what he was
Gave
doing.
him his ass to kill.
When I tell you that was one of the funniest things I ever seen in my life.
Man, that whole night was fun.
Man, that was worth the price of admission
But
right
matter
there.
of fact, Jake Paul about to fight, right? He got a fight coming up.
Jake
I
Paul,
did see that, but I
he
don't know
is
who
fighting
it
soon.
is.
But listen,
Let me tell you.
no, he's fighting a real boxer though. Like he fighting somebody who's active.
One thing about
boxing
him,
right now.
he trains, and he's
I mean, he
developed some
trained like a
skill.
boxer.
He's developed some skill over the years.
I get it.
I'm not gonna
Anthony,
say he don't have any skills, but
yeah,
he's real serious about what he want to do. But
Anthony
learn from him.
Joshua.
But
he fighting Anthony Joshua.
listen,
Yeah.
he a real boxer.
No, Anthony Joshua used to be the man, but see, Anthony Joshua got knocked out by
Mhm.
I forgot his last fight. But he got knocked out. and
Yeah, but he's still actively boxing though,
he fell
bro.
off the map. He was supposed to be the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be on December 19th
Okay.
at 8 p.m. on Netflix.
Matter of fact, what's my man name?
December what, Joe?
December 19th, which
Okay.
is at 8 o'clock.
What's
So,
my man name?
on
That's who
Netflix.
beat him. What's the one that
Beat
every
Jake
day?
Paul?
We go do this every day.
I was gonna say Marion Bonham.
Dog skin with the braids in his hand.
Oh,
That's who
shit.
beat Anthony Joshua. He took over because he kind of took over as he came in, but then he got rocked by
Hold on.
he got rocked by the Russian cat, and I think it was the Russian cat, and he bust his eardrum in that fight.
Oh, let's see. He got knocked out.
Yeah.
Daniel Du Bois.
No,
Not him.
That ain't
or
it.
maybe they didn't fight. Maybe they were
Yeah.
supposed to fight and they didn't
Could-
fight. But you know who I'm talking about. Dark skin boxer.
I know exactly who you talking
But
about.
he got his eardrum busted open in his fight with the Russian guy.
Anthony Ruiz.
Was it
Let's see.
Klitschko? Was it Vladimir?
Hold on, Red.
I don't know. James
I'm
got
about to find him.
to check that.
You know
check
who
that
I'm talking
out.
about. When you
I
see
just
him,
feel
you
like
put
it's just a
Jack
bunch of old dudes fighting. I mean, I know Jake Paul. Well, Jake Paul is not old.
Sorry.
Well, hey, but we had to bring it up, you know. But I mean, we're giving it up for the old dudes right now because let me tell you, and you get
I can't. I'm gonna find.
then you
him.
got Phillip Rivers coming back.
Man, listen to me. Look at it like this, chat. Guess what? Being old ain't out no more.
Yeah,
They're
look,
bringing all the old school cats back.
if you retired, get ready. You
Look
might
at
get a
my
phone
grade.
call.
You better come on in.
Yeah, you might get a
Look,
phone call. Hey, I ain't seen you in 10 years, but I was wondering if you could come stock the
Listen.
shelves here at Walmart.
You see, Phillip Rivers coming right back.
Yeah.
Right? And it's crazy. I don't know how he's gonna do, how he gonna perform. He ain't played since 2020 season. So you talking about being away from the game for 5 years. 5 years in NFL or NBA, that's a big difference in time. So, and then he gonna see how fast them young boys really are when they get to hitting it. But listen, that's why I feel like after this season, Aaron Rodgers is done after this season, bro. Aaron Rodgers not taking no more of these hits, bro.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron. I mean,
He
I don't
ain't taking
know.
no more hits.
We'll see. Because, I mean, it's hard when they, I mean, I think,
Most of him that tickled me for.
Bro,
Yeah.
he almost killed his ass out there.
yeah. I mean, I think that,
Deontay Wilder.
Wow.
Say Walter. Yeah. I don't know. I
Absolutely.
can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder. I don't know what he's doing right now, but yeah. Him, like, he wasn't really a skilled boxer. He just was a wild power puncher. You know,
Yeah.
street fighter type guy.
But you know who the man is right now, though, and they try to
Mhm.
strip him of his belts. Your man that just fought a couple weeks back, dark skinned cat. I don't even know. I can't call his name. Oh,
She
shit.
fought boxing?
Yeah, boxing. It was probably last month sometime, bro. The biggest fight we've seen this year. He went up he went up a couple weight classes to box.
yeah, I'm sorry, folks.
Well,
We
folks,
bad with these names.
Boxing talk is not our strength. I mean, do we know Mike Tyson? How could you not? I mean, you never, what do they say? You never forget an ass like that. You know what I mean?
yeah, boxing have been the same in years.
Terrence Crawford.
Terrence Crawford. Yeah.
But, the old men have been making their comeback. So,
Yeah.
but we had some young bucks we can talk about, some
And your
young
man, Kirk Cousins,
Kirk Cousins. Well, that's
Cousins.
another old dude who got paid.
they came back.
come back or what?
At least he earning his
I'm
money.
saying
Right
he back
now.
on the field.
He back
At
on
least he
something.
earning his money right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say all that money they gave him. But, gentlemen, we had some good college games to talk about. I feel like, we just trying to move on into the Young Bucks.
The biggest upset.
That
the week.
Indiana Ohio State game
Yes.
was the best game
Yes.
of the day.
Yes.
Even though it was a low scoring game,
Back and forth, defense.
it was still a good game.
Both
Yeah.
came to play, but I think in the end, Mendoza showed why he's the top Heisman candidate.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
They definitely came to play for that coach. And that coach, I got to give him his props because he took that team, what is his second year?
Yeah.
I
think it's the
year.
second
It's the
second or third year, yeah.
And, he has them, playing for a national championship or going to try and get a national championship.
Indiana's a basketball
The
school.
way,
Yeah,
the way they
Cignetti.
played, man, they came in like underdogs.
You know what that means, don't you?
Yeah.
You know exactly what that means. They ain't gonna be looking at Bill ass.
But
Old
I-
Belichick.
But I still say, don't count out Roll Tide. Don't count them out. Roll Tide plays Oklahoma. Don't count them out.
When
I
they-
like Oklahoma too, though.
When they play now.
But that's the first
That's
part.
the bowl
That's
game?
the week after. No. That's the first round of the playoffs. That's the playoff game.
I ain't gonna talk shit. I was about to start talking shit. I ain't gonna
That's
talk
the
shit.
playoff. Didn't live up to the hype. I mean, it just got out of hand.
I
Really.
just feel like
But
Ty Simpson has regressed.
you know the reason it didn't live up to the hype?
Georgia, man, is tough.
Listen, Georgia, like even when we talked about it in the podcast last week, I was talking about Georgia, right? I said Georgia gonna come to play, but whenever we see all the previous weeks, maybe I would say maybe 2 to 3 weeks before that, and we saw how Alabama looked like they were getting worse and worse. They were still pulling some wins out, but they just didn't look the same. I said you can't go down there to Georgia with that bullshit.
No, but
Georgia gonna beat the brakes off of it.
Yeah, and this is one of the games where they jumped out fast because usually they jump out slow. This game they just went straight at them, man. So you can't. Hey, Kirby Smart got them boys playing. So they gonna be a problem too.
Absolutely, they are.
Don't get me wrong, they're gonna be a problem too.
So a question I gotta ask you really is, how did you do on your picks?
Man, let me get it out the way.
Terrible.
Go ahead.
Me, terrible with the college. I only won 4 games.
4? Okay.
And with the NFL, I only won 5.
Ooh, okay. James?
In college, I went 5-4, but for that, for that last week, because it was 9 games or whatnot. But it's because I didn't know what Indiana was gonna do, man. So of course, anybody in their right mind they probably gonna pick Ohio, bro.
Oh, the way they've been playing all year.
You know what I mean? And then on top of that, even the Duke game, I picked Virginia over Duke. That was a good game.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hell of a game.
That was a really good game. Well, actually, the late games were really the only good games. I felt like.
Oh yeah, everything else.
That was good. Played right here in Charlotte, so that was good.
But I went 5-4, Joe. What you looking like?
Man, I went 7 wins in the college. And let me tell you, folks, when he said anybody in their right mind, well, guess what? That night, now on the podcast, I was apparently in my right mind because I had picked Ohio State to win. But I was really struggling on that one, and I just had a feeling. And, man, about 8 o'clock, I text the fellows, and I said, guys, I'm going to change my pick. I don't know if I'm crazy or whatever the hell I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to flip-flop. I'm going to do it like a politician.
Sometimes.
And I picked Indiana, and I said, man, there's just something about Mendoza, Kirk Cignetti, the defense, which actually needs a lot of credit because that defense
came to play.
So
you know what's crazy? Also, I think there's so many people they just underestimated because they thought that their strength of schedule wasn't. They didn't think it was as heavy as Ohio. So everybody was always, all the chatter that you heard throughout the season was, yeah, they good, but they're not really playing nobody, right? So, but they beating people here. They beating people by 50 points.
Yeah,
but
and they had some big wins. I mean, they had some good wins, right? They didn't play Ohio State. They hadn't played like a.
They proved themselves, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man, though, that caused the
Gus Johnson.
Gus Johnson.
My God, I love Gus.
Oh man,
dude,
he one of the coldest announcers in college football.
Yes.
You could tell he really loved the game the way he
called.
Oh
my gosh, he'll be at
he need a throat lozenge
every
game.
Every game. I'm like, dude, how does this dude get up for the game every week? Because the rest of the week he's probably like,
he probably can't talk for the rest of the week. I got to save his voice.
Maybe He made the game worth watching.
He just like Dick Vitale on the on the basketball side. Because I listened to Dick Vitale.
Oh,
ever since I was born.
Look at him.
So he back in the too.
Yeah. They're glad to see Dick Vitale's healthy again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what's crazy? I was watching college maybe the week before last, and I heard his voice, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I thought I was tripping at first.
Yeah.
Nah, he back.
But I'm like, man, Dick Vitale is a legend, bro.
Absolute
legend.
Yes.
Definitely.
Makes it fun to listen.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of sports you could almost turn off the broadcasting in a lot of sense because kind of just doesn't really bring anything. But yes,
Joe Buck is another one that's legendary. Yeah. I like to hear Joe Buck call games too.
I'm gonna leave you with Joe Buck. Nah, Joe Buck calls a lot of stuff. He's not my favorite. He's not my favorite. I like Troy Aikman. He's probably my favorite. He's probably my favorite, because he just kind of shoots everybody straight. But anyway, so gentlemen, I got 7 wins because I happened to switch to Indiana at the last minute. So, and then I got 8 wins in the NFL. So we'll talk a little bit about our picks in the NFL here. But gentlemen, we got to talk a little bit about just some news coming out. So we got to talk about. Well, let's just keep it to the games just for now and talk about Notre Dame getting out, and then we'll move to the biggest news. But we'll save the best for last. Notre Dame, are you guys upset that Notre Dame did not get in?
Not really. I mean, I thought they wouldn't get in because it was so close between them, Miami.
Yep.
They had 2 losses, right? When they 10-2,
they were tied with Miami.
Yeah,
except for Miami beat them.
Right.
Yes,
so I think that's what got them.
But listen, did Miami get in?
Miami.
They beat out Notre Dame. That's right. What it was.
Because here's the problem too, right? So you got the head-to-head win. But you really got the ACC, which wasn't going to throw Miami under the bus and throw themselves under the bus, right, to get that money because they lose the money.
But I will say the only one, and I'm not going to say they don't deserve to get in, but it was kind of a head-scratcher to me was Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. I thought Notre Dame could have probably leaped over Oklahoma.
I could see maybe that. Oklahoma.
But I still think it was the whole thing with just how Notre Dame is with the not committing to the conference. It's a lot that had to play into it, I think, too.
And are you going to tell teams like Tulane, you appreciate that you won your championship, you had a great season, but because you're not in the largest conferences, we're just going to pick.
But we already know that the way college is judged, man, and money it's finicky for one. And a lot of stuff that we see that happens in college as far as ranking wise, sometimes a lot of that shit don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
They want to always have those big money getters in there.
That's what it is, because they're looking for the viewership. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you can be bad, but if somebody like Ohio State, right?
Yeah.
Even if Ohio State would have had a season worse than the one they had, they would have still found a way to put them in there because they're gonna bring viewership.
Oh yeah, I mean, plus Ohio State played such a good game. I mean, even if they lost,
that makes me ask the question: Is that a fair way to be? Just because
that's why they
hold out the money. Always,
everybody always arguing about the college football playoffs and all of the how they committee and how they vote things. Choose. And it's been an argument for years.
Oh yeah. Well, if you think about this too, because really, I think the biggest team that you think about who could have, should have, maybe been left out would have only really been Alabama.
Yeah.
And the problem with leaving Alabama out then is would a team like Alabama in the future say go to the SEC championship if they lose and now they take that additional game that they wouldn't have had to play.
Yeah.
And let's say they didn't play it, then they would have been in.
Right.
But if they go and lose, well then they're out. So you can't really punish them. That's why they were
trying to say, can't punish them for playing
an extra game. Yeah, absolutely. So
but
even though they got drugged,
Alabama, if it was anything close, they wasn't gonna leave them out.
Yeah,
can't do it because listen, they fan base is too big,
and they got 3 losses.
Yeah,
that's the thing that tripped me out. I'm like, they got 3 losses,
and you got people with 2 losses.
Yeah,
that didn't even get
but the extra loss was only because of
the championship.
And I get it, right? And even the coach, he argued that point.
Yeah,
about
they have the same
hold it against us.
They really should be 10-2. Yeah,
I get it. I mean, listen, I haven't taken nothing from them.
Yeah.
But we just talking about the simple fact that you see all these teams get put in because of their following, because of their fan base, because they are a big money draw.
Exactly. Well, gentlemen, real quick too. Let's take a little break before we finish the final big news. Who are you going to pick tonight? Tampa Bay, Atlanta. It's Thursday night football prime. So you folks, will
I-
apologize. You'll
I'm
be
going Tampa.
Tampa.
I think they just need to win bad. So and
Yeah,
they're home,
absolutely.
so I don't see them losing tonight.
Yep.
I feel as if it'll be a good game, obviously because it's a division game.
Yep.
But I will never pick Atlanta Falcons ever again. So I'm definitely going with
Not with
Tampa.
Kirk Cousins?
And your man came back tonight.
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans back.
Mm.
Baker, he playing tonight. So I y'all know from all the podcasts we did, bro, I love Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
he be balling.
Absolutely.
So when I look on the other side of the ball,
oh yeah, Kirk
who
Cousins.
I'm rooting for? Kirk
Cousins, man.
And is Drake London playing?
What about
He playing in Bijan Robinson.
Bijan? What about
No, but
Bijan?
okay, I'm not going front.
Bijan.
Bijan is a monster.
Too Godwin back too.
Godwin's back. I
Yeah,
think they started
so-
getting pretty healthy.
Listen, they got their whole squad back, and them boys they gonna beat the hell out of Atlanta tonight.
Yeah,
I'm saying they might beat Atlanta 31-7 tonight.
yeah.
It might be worse than that.
Yeah,
It might be worse than that.
I'm picking Tampa with you. I'm on that. I felt the same way. Them getting a little healthy. I will say that Atlanta defense, and of course, then you got the Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I
he
mean,
gets busy,
You gotta give him his credit,
right?
bro.
Yeah, you never know when a running back gets hot, man. If he takes over a game.
Yeah, because now you got now the pass gonna be wide open because everybody's scared he gonna run the ball all over you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
See, that's what helps Tampa right there. You
Yeah.
got your man back, Bucky Irvin.
Yeah, Bucky Irvin's healthy, starting to get healthy now. Second game back, so
Yeah, they running full staff right now. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it sounds like we're all on the same page. So,
Indeed.
folks, if you're it's too late, you can't bet on them because you won't see the podcast until later. Atlanta, they probably got you some money tonight.
Shit, not
So,
tonight.
but well, gentlemen, let's talk about college big news in Michigan,
big story coming out of Ann Arbor.
Michigan. Shalom Moore.
My thing is
In the
how-
unemployment line.
knowing the position you hold.
Yep.
Like, come on, my guy.
Yep.
You got to be more. I ain't gonna even say more careful. You got to know what you're doing. Man.
Yep.
Like you got to make better decisions.
Yeah.
What you're doing, especially being married. Family of your own already. Like, come on, bro.
No, 100%.
Nah, you gotta be smarter than that,
And
man.
for the people who don't know, so I'll tell you what we know than what we've allegedly heard, right?
yeah.
So what we know is the Michigan State Sharon Moore had been fired. There was an investigation done by Michigan. Michigan State. Michigan did the investigation on Sharon Moore, found out that he was having an affair with a staffer, fired him for the inappropriate relationship. Turns out that then later on he gets arrested. Now, that has said that he broke into a staffer's or threatening or assault of a staffer or assault of an individual. Sounds like so allegedly, and he had an affair with a young woman who, well, I guess youngish. She was in her 30s. As executive assistant. Now this again alleged. So apparently he had this affair with her. She got pregnant. Maybe there was an abortion. Who knows? He, obviously got this found out by Michigan. Michigan fires him. He went home to his wife, supposedly told her that he was going to commit suicide, left the premises, broke into somebody's house. Staffer, it sounds like, who he then threatened not only to kill himself, but then killed them. Then I guess his wife had told his, I guess, obviously used his phone tracking to say, tell
location.
police he's at a church. I guess he got picked up at a local church. And, now we're going to hear about his arraignment tomorrow, and we'll get to find out probably more.
You gotta make the
Wow.
decision.
You just gotta be smarter, man.
You can't pull it back now. It's out now. It's already done.
Listen.
Yep.
And I understand in his position, I just don't get it. To fall from grace like that in a matter of a day.
Yep.
You talking about the news come out, you flip your shit, you say you're gonna kill somebody, and you're gonna kill yourself. So now you in a position that you will never ever be able to coach a college football team ever again in life.
Yep.
Nobody will ever give you another shot in this lifetime.
Like my grandmother used to say, trouble take a second to get into, a lifetime to get out.
Absolutely.
I mean, as far as me feeling sympathy for it, I don't feel no sympathy for it because, I mean, as a man, you make decisions.
Yeah.
Right? You chose to do everything you did, and now you got to live with them consequences. You can't talk about killing nobody and suicide and killing yourself because you was fucking around.
And my thing is, my thing is, why do people think in those high-ranking positions like that, how do you think you can get away with something? Knowing that you high profile.
But listen, I
don't
I'm
get it,
not
like,
even gonna
because you know the rules, you know the
I ain't even gonna say it's right.
rules and regulations are. Like, you can't mess with nobody like that.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
And I'm not even gonna try to give him an out. But all I'm saying is that worst case scenario, bro, don't be fucking with nobody that's inside the organization that you fucking
That's
with.
what I mean.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
You got plenty of money. You
Right.
can do anything outside of that to keep yourself out of that situation, but you fucking with the people right next to you.
Right.
And I will say, it's a lot of women working in that professional sports.
Yeah. Well,
listen. This is why. Listen, man. Coaches, players, trainers, massagers, the therapists, staff, equipment boys, equipment men, equipment women. Be careful out there.
Yep.
When you're with an organization, play by the rules. Find you something on the outside.
But listen, all right, and one more thing. And Joe, I ain't trying to pull no race card, no shit like that. But as far as black men, you know we got to be squeaky clean, bro.
Oh, you better believe it.
You can't be out here fucking up. Not if they put you in a position like that. You walking on eggshells as is.
Yeah, they got you on a tight
anyway. He can still be president.
One
thing about we found out was it?
Listen, you just got to be smarter, bro. And I know, and at the end of the day, since the beginning of time, and I don't give a damn how many people feel this way or feel that way. Since the beginning of time, day one, a man's downfall was always. I mean, that's why women were created, bro. I mean, they the other part of this life that we live. A man has a weakness for a woman.
Call it the power you.
Yeah.
You know the rest of the word.
Right. So you got to really think.
Know.
Right. You got. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I think when you think about a power position, now, I'm obviously, prayers out to his family and everybody, including himself, obviously going probably through some really difficult stuff right now, and you don't know it unless you're in it, right? And none of us have been in it. So, at least I've never been the head coach of a major program,
making multi-million
dollars. But I mean, he's 39 years old, so actually he's a lot younger than I realized even.
Yeah, man, the same age.
But you got to think about too, in this sense, I think when you're in a position like that, you got to surround yourself with people who are going to hold you accountable personally.
For sure.
And so, don't make your executive assistant probably shouldn't be a, blonde or anybody you're going to be alone with on any kind of.
Bring somebody damn granddaddy in here. 75 years old. Bring his ass in here. Somebody who done been here before. Advise me to do this, that, and that.
Pick a dude.
I don't want no dimes walking around.
Yeah.
Because you don't need that. Because when you put yourself in that situation,
right,
bro.
You're here for work, right? So
listen to me. Things happen when you put yourself in these fucked up situations. Like me right now as a man, right? I'm not out in the street like that no more. I don't be going to the street. I used to be in the strip club every night.
Oh, damn.
I used to be outside. I'm just saying I used to be outside every day.
In the street.
Outside, doing everything. Girls here, girls everywhere. I'm married now. So I know that if I put myself in these situations, you asking for trouble, bro. Oh, even if you don't do nothing, you can have a female say you did something.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, stay your ass out of the heat, bro.
It's easy to get in that type of trouble.
Stay your ass out the heat, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Women are drawn, and I'm sorry, ladies, but women are drawn to power and leadership and things like that. They are drawn to that. That's attractive to most women.
Well, probably security. I mean, I would say more like security.
They attracted to the confidence, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You got a strong man, show strong leadership skills, strong confidence.
You have power.
So many women now, they not exposed to men like that because a lot of men now, they just different. So when you see somebody who walk and got that bravado and got a certain way that they carry themselves, of course you're attracted to it.
And most of the time, those type of relationships start by teaching. They're probably a little, not naive, but they're coming into that industry fresh. So they need mentorship, things like that. And that's the way it starts.
Absolutely.
Soft, friendly, mentorship. And then you start getting too much time alone.
Too much.
You know what happens once you start, delving into personal business and start, telling each other, business like that, then things happen. One thing leads to another. So I mean, I see it, but it don't give no excuse. No excuse.
I mean, we see it all the time, though.
You know,
we
but
see it
like I
all the
said,
time because it
I
happens
just hate
over
it.
and over.
I hate it for his family, you know, because it's the embarrassment of it
Oh,
all.
because now they got to go through that.
It's the embarrassment.
I mean, I don't. He got kids.
And I know
He got
he's
3 of them.
embarrassed. And I know he's embarrassed. That's why he probably said the things he was saying he was going to do. It's just the embarrassment, man. You know?
Because he don't want to do it with it. He can't take it. And that's why, hell yeah, his easy way out is, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna kill everybody.
This is a lesson. Like I said, be careful because sooner or later it's gonna come out. I don't care what you're doing. Sooner or later,
Yeah, I mean,
come
somebody's gonna probably, and at work, somebody probably gonna talk about it.
yeah. And then it could be somebody who's jealous, thinking it should be them.
Yeah,
It's anything.
It don't take but one situation for it to come out, though.
yeah,
It don't matter who say it. Once it come out, and especially the world we live in now, as soon as you scratch a surface and somebody even put a thought in somebody's head.
And now with the way they track everything now, you can't get away with nothing now because everything is traceable.
Yeah.
It's traceability everywhere from phone records, everything, text messages. Everything is traceable.
Well, listen, Mr. Moore.
So, hey, prayers for you, man. You know, but I hope everything works out for you in the long run. You don't lose your family. Maybe you can mend things and become a better man.
Hopefully you saved as much money as you could and you got some other business ventures going on so you can move forward with your life, man.
it'll be tough, man. But
Well, they get some on the local level.
crazy news, man. So
High school.
There you go.
Pop Warner.
There you go.
man,
Little League.
Lunch line.
dang.
The Little Giant. Ain't no more green beans.
He's gonna cut the coach them at the Little Giant.
Mashed potatoes.
Man, the Little Giant.
Hey, prayers to you, brother.
Man.
Real. Get yourself together.
Oh, yeah. I ain't going to take a man while you're down because ain't none of us perfect, bro.
Prayers to you.
Ain't none of us perfect, man.
Absolutely.
It's just an embarrassing situation.
Yeah, and they got to be displayed on TV.
Yep.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
go ahead, Joe. What we on
Yes,
to
sir.
next?
Man, well, let's talk about what we're smoking on because actually I realized I left my stick over there, but I'm going to talk about the stick I was planning on smoking. So,
Okay. Oh, that's it on the crowd.
yes.
That's what's up. What
Yes,
you
I
buying,
got
Red?
one.
Well, I have the good old Spark Plug, Flathead 450.
That right there is
Full
Old
body.
Faithful.
It's small, but it packs a hell of a punch.
Absolutely. One of my favorite sticks of all time.
Great stick,
Yeah. Good price, too.
good spice, nice draw.
Yeah. That one packs a punch.
Indeed.
Jane, what are you smoking on, man?
Man. Romeo and Juliet to 1875, Reserva Real, Nicaragua. But, hold on. It's a full body. It's my first time smoking it, but the draw on it is amazing. When I tell you the draw is so smooth and a lot of flavor, man. A lot of flavor. But I got it from the little spot, a little spot over here across the street. They sell pretty good cigars. I was looking for these online, and a box of 25 is $280 something for a box of 25. So,
Expensive.
it's a good stick, man. It's got a few different bottles, full body. So I'm gonna burn it and see what it's hitting for.
Yeah.
What you smoking on, Joe?
Man, I was supposed to be smoking on a Underground 10, full body. I've actually had it before, so I bought them recently and stuff like that. But definitely, it's got that peppery flavor at the beginning, but then it definitely kind of gets into that cherries and like chocolate flavor in the middle. Pretty good. So if you ever see a UC 10 or Underground 10, definitely pick one up. Always a good stick. If you like, again, you gotta like bold. You gotta not mind a little bit of that peppery in the beginning. But once you kind of work through that, it really opens itself up and stuff like that. But that pepper will. At first, when I remember the first time I smoked it at the barrel.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I was like, man, that's
shout out to Smoking
Brown. Man, we ain't been there in a minute, but Smoking Brown Mount Holly. So
I went on what day was that?
That was Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Thursday, yeah.
Thursday.
Or last Friday.
Last Friday.
It was Friday or Thursday.
Yeah.
One of those. Yeah, they had the Christmas parade in Mount Holly.
That's right. You and that's right. I was at the mall.
Shout out to Ron.
I was stuck at the mall.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Smoking Barrel. That's our staple. We ain't been in a while together. But when we did go,
that's where it all started.
Where it started at, we was on that Jameson every night, every Thursday night.
I ain't drunk Jameson in so long.
We still got a bottle. I got a bottle up there, man. We can put one for old time's sake.
In barrel. definitely a good spot.
Yes, in Mount Holly, North Carolina. If you're ever in the area, definitely can't
Stop
beat
by
it.
and get you a stick and a drink.
Yeah, they got a really good selection too. They do have some good whiskeys there. So
And the cigar selection getting better too.
Yeah, I know they were working on improving that cigar selection.
It's definitely getting better.
Band on Thursdays too. So if you like live music,
Yeah, jazz.
hey,
They do a lot of
to
jazz on
relax.
Thursday. Yeah, jazz on Thursday, and I think they some country and different mixed bands throughout the weekend. So, but yeah, shout out to Barrel, man, where it all started.
Yeah,
Where the cigar and whiskey addiction began.
the foundation.
Yeah, the foundation. Yeah. But gentlemen, we got to talk about too a little bit about this NFL and what happened. What had happened? I know, Red, you ain't got a lot to talk about, at least for your team.
For one, the Niners was on a bye.
On a bye.
So
you ain't had nothing to worry about.
That was just, a lot of the other teams great thing or get their thing done on them.
Yeah. Well, speaking of getting the thing done on them, we'll go ahead and talk about them Cowboys because the thing got on them. I mean, we had a chance to win.
I think, man, look, you had your chances. I just think in that game, Detroit played like the more desperate team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then they were home, so they had home crowd favor. Home cooking a little bit.
Yeah, we both needed that game, man.
Yeah. Well, I think the defense. It just came out to show that the defense still had some warts in the middle of the defense and the. And be honest with you, it really is kind of interesting because it really makes me think that the coordinator just isn't the guy for the position because he's playing guys in roles that don't best.
Are you saying defense coordinator or offense coordinator?
Defensive coordinator. Yeah, Eberflus, Matt Eberflus. I just think it really shows to me.
That's why Chicago.
Well, I think he wasn't a good head coach.
Me and you debate about this all the time when it comes to the Cowboys, right? Because we both Cowboy fans. And I say that we don't send enough blitz packages, right? Because I feel like we don't send enough blitz packages. But I hear so many other commentators say the same shit, bro, about us not sending enough pressure.
Well, we did. We did for every time we did, we got him off a spot, right? We got because Jared Goff's quarterback that's not going to scramble on you. So if you get him under pressure, he's probably going to throw the ball away.
Yeah.
He's going to try and get rid of the ball. If he doesn't have anywhere to go, he's probably just going to get it out of the, throw it to the ground, whatever. And we started out and we blitzed him. The first one, we started doing some blitzes. We got some pressure on him. But then it's like we went away from it.
That's what I'm saying. We might. Okay, well, now we look like, okay, we're going to play a good defensive game. And then you see the game plan that you had, and then it's like, okay, well, why would you deviate away from it?
Because I think once y'all was doing it, after a while, that's when they started doing the quick screens.
Yeah.
And then they got speed on the outside.
Yeah.
So you hitting Jameer Gibbs and Williams.
Oh, yeah. You got to be afraid of Jameer Gibbs. It's a problem.
Listen,
on a screen.
Y'all got played out of position on one time when Montgomery went up the middle.
Yeah.
And it was just a little crease, but he broke through it. And by the time he got past the linebackers, it was over.
Yeah, well, I just feel like the linebackers just aren't. That's why I just feel like the linebackers, the safety. I mean, those are the positions we're going to
We got a lot of positions where we need some help at.
I mean, I feel like the defensive line ain't bad at all. It's really actually probably the strength of the defense.
We need some corners and we need some safety.
I think your main issue is the linebacker. You can linebacker.
Man, linebacker is terrible. And the safeties, who's that? Yeah. Well, and they keep putting Devontae Murray out there. And I know you're not Cowboy fans, you probably don't know who Murray is. Just know he's the guy who's getting moved out of the play every time. That's him. He's the guy who's just literally jumping into the wrong holes, doing all this stuff that you're like, bro, what are you doing? You're not even playing in position. You're playing over here. You're jumping to the outside when you should be jumping into the hole. Just real bad.
What I want to say before we got to give Detroit their credit also.
Absolutely.
For sure.
No, 100%.
That's why I said I think they were the more desperate team.
Because all I'm saying, offensively, we can't take nothing from Jared Goff. He been slinging the ball all season.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Okay. And then they got Amon-Ra St. Brown, which
he is cooking.
He is the best receiver in the league this year.
You think?
Who you going to put over him?
No. Jackson Smith-Jigba.
Who got him?
I think. Well, I think the touchdowns, it's going to be Jigba, I believe.
Jigba do.
He got more than St. Brown?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Well, no, I'm thinking maybe Puka Nacua too. What Puka?
Puka Nacua might be it.
We got the Rams got possibly the two in the top three.
Okay, and then
with Devontae and Puka. Then you got
Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah.
And you got David Montgomery.
Yeah, St. Brown does have the most touchdowns, but
I knew it, bro.
or excuse me, second most touchdowns.
Who's
Devontae
number
Adams.
one?
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
number one?
Devontae Adams.
Devontae
He
Adams
got
killed
12
it.
touchdowns.
Now, could he kill it
I don't
on
know
a
if-
short
yeah.
pass? Because
Oh, he been just
red zone.
Of course, the Cowboys, we got our ass whooped. But we can't take anything away from how good that team actually is, bro.
yeah.
And I'm not saying they're going to win a Super Bowl, but
And they
I
got-
got my job before the season started.
Yeah, you
picked
want them to pick to go to
the
the
Lions to go to the Super Bowl, bro, because I saw their roster and I know how the boys play. They decent, man.
Yeah, no, I'm with
Matter
you.
of fact, they more than decent.
They're
They're
good.
good. I think defensively that is where they got trouble.
I
at.
think they still got problems on defense. That's why I still don't think they're going to be the team that goes, maybe they get hot after this game or whatever, but I
Yeah, you
still
never
feel
know.
like their defense just, I don't know if they're there yet. But, I mean, who knows? I mean,
think they best.
that's right. You're
Real
right.
suspect.
The cornerbacks are suspect. Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
and then I think really what impacted the Cowboys, to be honest with you, probably the most, really on the
CD.
comeback when CD went out with a concussion.
Yeah.
When CD went out with the
But
concussion.
listen, as soon as I seen him hit the ground and I seen them hands, them fingers
Uh-huh.
straight like
Yeah.
that,
Yep.
I said, this dude got a concussion.
They got
Yeah.
it.
No, absolutely. But I mean, and one last little shout out, Ryan Flanoy. Hey, even though CD went out and all that stuff,
yeah,
he
he
stepped
played
up.
good.
He had that touchdown.
He played
He
good.
actually played pretty good. So, just didn't have a
He definitely
defense.
made a name for
Oh,
himself.
man, we had that
Yeah.
touchdown, made a 3-point game, and then just defense just continued to just.
Just let them score.
Yeah, I mean, just one stop. I mean, you could have played crappy and just gave me one stop then.
And I mean, we also
changed the whole
saw,
game.
and I'm not blaming this on the refs. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh,
But we saw a bunch of calls
Oh,
that was really questionable.
there's a
As far as
touchdown when the Jake Ferguson
pass interference.
on offense. Oh, yeah.
Not the Swift, but not just that game. It was all over the league.
Yeah.
Bruh.
It was some terrible,
I
like
think-
the catch that Baltimore Ravens
Yes.
had. Like, what is that? Like,
Yeah.
you in the end zone.
But listen,
I think the refs have a.
but this is what
Real
makes people
problem.
think that it's not authentic.
Yeah.
Because when you see stuff like this, and it's clear to the people on the outside looking in, right?
Mhm.
If you can see a clear call, and you call it something completely different,
Yeah.
and then you see all this different stuff happening. You saw, I'm not going back to college. My man for Colorado, this man was wide open, running to the end zone, and turned and ran out of bounds. Like, bruh, you're making it hard for people to believe it's authentic because now everything is so caught up behind betting.
Because
Yeah.
see, I don't understand, like, and going on, like I said, like, what's a touchdown, not a touchdown, what's a catch? Because on one instant, you could have a running back
Mhm.
that runs to the outside and put the ball over the line, and somebody could knock it out of his hand.
If
they'll
it crosses,
call it
but if it
right.
crosses,
Here's what I'm saying. Right. So they can knock it out of his hand, right? But then
Yeah.
if he was in the end zone with two hands on the ball,
Bro.
two
Oh.
feet running in the end zone, he in the end zone,
Yeah.
and then they knocked it out of his hand, and you say that's an incomplete pass.
now listen,
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
You already in the end zone.
it should only be one rule, and the one rule should be once you cross the pylon, I don't give a damn what the condition is.
Yeah.
If you got possession of the ball and you cross the pylon, it's a touchdown. It's no decision to be made after that.
That's why I was saying. You remember before I used to say I didn't like that jump and just put it and pull it back.
Yeah.
No, get
Yeah.
in the end zone.
But once
yeah.
it break the plane, it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Right. It should be that way all the way around though. But likely was in there just holding it like this, running with it.
Yeah.
And he knocked it out of his hand.
Uh,
They say incomplete. I said, oh my God.
Yeah. I
Shit.
don't know what he's doing. Well, folks, we got a special guest in the house.
Ron in the building.
Oh, you
Come on, man.
coming in tonight, man?
Come on, take a seat and have you a drink, man. Get you a glass, man.
Get you something to just relax.
Come on
Go to
over
the-
here,
and
man.
listen
You
to
can
the
at least sit down
convo.
and listen to the conversation, man.
Yeah,
You can
indeed.
chime in. We didn't have a
Look.
mic set up for you.
Are we going down the line? Because these games are.
Well, we don't have to jump in to really go into all the lines. We can just talk about some of the
Rest of the games.
some of the games.
Buffalo Cincinnati game was good.
Buffalo and Cincinnati was a really good one. I mean, you got
Wow,
to give
I
credit to
picked
Cincinnati.
I picked
Yeah.
Cincy to win that game,
Yeah,
and you cannot tell me that wasn't a hell of a game.
Yeah, but I knew. But Buffalo at home,
yeah,
hard to beat in this wintertime.
yeah.
I
It's
get it.
hard to beat.
But I
Well,
think,
shit, they were right there on their neck.
But
Oh,
Josh,
yeah.
when Josh get ready to take over,
yeah.
it's a wrap.
Well, I
Let me
gotta
get
say
through.
too, another big upset game for me was Tampa Bay losing, man, to New Orleans, and credit to New Orleans to come back and
Man, look,
Ridiculous.
New Orleans been playing tough all year.
yeah,
It just wasn't
that
getting the win.
defense is legit, man. That offense is
Yeah.
what's really been struggling.
How you go on your picks for this week, Reg, on NFL?
Oh, I told you, I was terrible.
Yeah, he was-
I had what 6 wins?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, because matter of fact,
Yep.
I thought Tampa Bay won, but New Orleans beat them.
Yep.
So yeah, I only had 5.
I went 7-7, and I went 7-7. Of course, I said I wasn't gonna pick against the Cowboys no more. I said, I'm a ride with the ass. So I picked them. They lost, and I really should do it. I really should do it to get them a win this week against Tennessee, the absolute worst team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, hey, and Cleveland was at home, so I'm like, shit, should do it. But what's crazy, that shit was Shadour's fault.
Yeah.
Y'all saw that bullshit.
Yeah.
Bruh. And what I say, we was texting. Beginning of the game, I said, why the hell do Cleveland always pull the quarterback when they in the red zone?
Yeah.
He broke the plane.
I just talk about.
He broke the plane.
Well, they're saying was he down with his?
Look, Chad, if y'all watching the game right now, he broke the plane. Well, no, he might. His butt might have
No,
been down.
I think the ball's down. No,
usually-
his fanny down and the balls that passed it. I think at the same time. But yeah, yep, I think so. He'll get the better sideline shot, but is yeah, it's a touchdown. So Kansas City. Now that's the other one. Are we?
Yeah, Kansas City, man.
What a loss.
But listen, I went back and forth on Kansas City playing Houston because I knew Houston had a hell of a defense.
That defense is
right? And I don't know why the hell I didn't pick Houston, but no, I know why I didn't pick Houston because I felt like Kansas City needed this game more than anybody.
Yeah.
And Kansas City was at home.
Right. And Kansas City at home, and they really need this game. And anytime you put Pat Mahomes under pressure, you seen him, he prevailed. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, even though I knew that Houston got a hell of a defense and them boys be out there balling. But I tried to give it to Patrick Mahomes because I thought that, you know what, they was going to pull out at least this one win to at least stay alive for the playoffs.
Yeah, but that's what I thought. That's why I picked them. But watching that game and then watching them the previous week, they just look drained. They don't look like they into it. They just look drained to me. Like,
Yeah.
It just caught up to them now.
Well,
I'm
listen,
saying,
the
the season on.
I just don't think they have the answers.
That's what I hear. That's what I mean. I just think nothing ain't working right now.
They just don't have the answers for what teams are doing to them, which is essentially playing man defense. Which that's why I picked Houston because if you look at Houston plays a lot of man defense, right? So I mean that's kind of they play some man concepts and stuff, and a lot of those receivers are really struggling on man defense. Rasheed Rice,
you barely hear from Travis Kelce's ass anymore.
Jane,
what's that? Early in the year, what I say?
Houston was on your doom list.
Yeah,
no, absolutely.
They done came back a long way. They came back a long way. They were terrible at first.
Houston they done did almost a 3-6.
Oh,
I ain't saying they're gonna win no damn Super Bowl, but I'm saying that they have.
But to beat what they're 8-5 now.
Yeah.
They get man. They playing the best. They got the best defense. The offense is playing better. I mean, they got C.J. Stroud healthy, and
I think that the Neil Hunter trade is paying off now.
Yeah, absolutely.
He getting busy.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then I think we wouldn't be doing any favors if we skipped over them L.A. Chargers beating those stinking Philadelphia Eagles.
Listen, Eagles are another team that just. But no. Let me say what I want to say to that.
Oh, reversed.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
He's short. But I will say with Philly, AJ Brown, don't you ever in your effing life open your mouth again. Because you talked all that noise about you getting the ball and you wanna. Y'all been losing ever since your stats has gone up. And then you had the game-winning touchdown in your hand. And you had Butterfingers and not the goddamn candy.
Well, you know what? That's because they had that. They put the positivity rabbit in the locker room.
Who the hell idea was that stupid shit?
They didn't say, but I have a feeling it's that offensive line.
Ask AJ Brown. Is that in that book you was reading on the sideline?
Yeah, the positivity.
Drop it past.
You trash. No.
But listen, at the end of the day, Philly still hit number one in our division.
Yeah.
So they still gonna be able to go to the playoffs. And you don't know, hey, they might end up hitting a streak and doing any damn thing. You just don't know.
They got an easy schedule.
Look,
the rest of the game.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't think they're going anywhere, and I'll tell you the reason why. Right? The reason now, if Saquon Barkley and they go back to maybe doing some things that was making him successful in the past.
Saquon had his first good game
last week, right?
And he had, I think he had 117 yards.
Yep.
That was the best game I've seen him play this season.
But my man Jalen Hurts, man, he just ain't a quarterback, bro.
He a quarterback, man.
They didn't want to listen to Cam when he was telling Gilly.
No,
he said he's a good quarterback. They just don't ask him to do much. And when they ask him to do much,
he's just a manager. He's a game manager.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But he's right. He's not the quarterback that's going to go out and win you a game. He's going to he can make the passes.
Okay,
right?
hold on. But we can't say he's not the quarterback that's going to go win your game because in that Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts won that game with his arm. I would say Saquon.
That's why I said I will say.
So you can't say that.
He had turnovers.
Right.
A few of them won this fault. A few of them won this fault.
Yeah.
But it's his fault.
Yeah, he had a lot of them, bro.
I mean,
a few of them won this fault. Two was a took dog.
The wind was blowing.
Yeah.
The dog was barking. His mom calling.
They had a chance to win the game.
Excuses.
You put a perfect pass in your crying wide receiver hand.
Oh, he dropped it.
And you dropped it. That defender ain't touch it. You just drop it.
No, and he can make those passes, so that's not what I'm saying. But I think if he plays against a good defense that knows that plays a lot of zone and can confuse him with some of the coverages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they said that. They said he couldn't figure out the coverages. They said because the guy was watching it and he goes, "Oh, he's like they're rolling out the coverages. He can't figure out which way the safeties are rolling and where the defensive lineman and the linebacker. So if you put things out there, he's not like gonna drop back and go, oh, they went from cover 2 to single high or whatever. He's just if you give him simple reads, he can make those throws, right?
I just think they offense got dumbed down with this new coordinator they got, and then also, like I said, I don't think he trusts anything they doing on offense, and I think that got a lot to do with it too.
Well, he ain't running either, though. You see him; he really doesn't run like he was.
I don't think he trusts anything they putting out there.
Right,
he don't trust it.
Right.
I just don't. And they don't go to Smith enough. Number 6.
Well, that's because he's busy on his juicer, man. He's over on the side getting juice,
drinking watermelon juice. Okay.
Yeah, drinking watermelon. Hey, man, look, let me stop the interview. You guys ever got a juicer?
That boy said he was juicing apples. So, like I say, of course I'm a Cowboys fan. I ain't gonna talk shit about Eagles because at the end of the day, I'm just saying they're at the top of the division. They still gonna have them a playoff spot. So we just gonna have to see how this shit play out, bro.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna still talk some shit. So it's all right. I mean, I ain't saying we going anywhere either, but damn it, I'm gonna take all the time in the world to talk some shit. So.
Since we have our guest here, Denver beat the Raiders. All right, going to the next.
Yeah, we already know. Ron came to just tell everybody.
That's what I said. I gave you a quick little plot.
But look, Ron, the thing is you only won by 1 touchdown, Ron. I mean, every time you play them, you win, but damn, you barely win.
Okay. But like I told Ron the other day, I said, listen, y'all got a hell of a defense.
Yeah.
And y'all got a strong chance to be able to do something. But the only way y'all gonna be able to do something is your offense gotta be consistent, man. Bo Nix gonna have to be consistent and he's gonna have to play the hell of a role of a quarterback in order for y'all to get a ring, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you can't because even when I played football, right, back in the day, my whole philosophy was defense win games. Offense sell, this is what my head coaches say every day. Defense win games, offense sell tickets. That was the whole motto. So if you got a hell of a defense, and I tell people this shit all the time, if you talking about mathematically, right? If you're playing a team that you cannot score on, you can't beat them. It's simple. If I can't score on you, I can't beat you, man. And if my offense can be good enough to even get us in field goal position, if you can't score on my defense, you can't do shit with us.
Denver.
I ain't taking nothing away from Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix is nice. I like Bo Nix when he was in college.
They have a great team, but I'm gonna tell you, man.
Ron will say,
that Mike Vrabel got them damn Patriots humming.
But you know what? That's what I was about to ask you. Patriots.
Them Patriots are humming, and I'm not saying. And don't get me wrong. And it's early because we don't know. No, I'm saying that could be a championship game that go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Patriots against Denver. But
what's that? What was the question?
Hey, that's what I was about to get to.
What was the question?
As a quarterback, though, that brother is showing a lot of poise and putting passes on it.
Drake May?
Absolutely, he is.
Yeah.
Drake May.
The only thing I worry about
And
the
you can't take
Patriots
nothing
is
from him.
they
I'm
just
think-
don't
I
really
think
have a
he
lot of
gonna-
offensive weapons.
I think he might win.
He's definitely up there. I mean, it's gonna be him or one of the running backs possibly, or maybe if Dak gets on a run, maybe Dak. Because I mean, if you look at Dak's numbers, he's still up there.
So, but the only, I mean, like I said, I always talk about them. I told when y'all got Greenlaw and Fungley, I mean,
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a
Greenlaw.
difference maker.
Look, as long as he ain't getting hurt or
Yeah, they healthy so far.
suspended.
So far, they healthy so far.
Well, let's jump into the next week of picks, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
And let's just go down and pick 'em. Tonight, we already picked Tampa Bay across the board. Ron, well, we can't ask Ron this late in the game. He's already seen the score. But I'm assuming Ron was thinking Tampa Bay, or was he thinking Atlanta? He didn't have a pick. Okay. Well, we all picked Tampa Bay. But let's move into Sunday, 1 o'clock, Cleveland at Chicago. Sweet home Chicago.
I'm going to Chicago.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chicago.
All right. I went Chicago
Oh,
as well.
Chicago.
Yeah, I think Chicago is just going to have a little too much offense for him. But boy, that defense in Cleveland. Hey, the fighting Shedeur Sanders starter for the rest of the season. You think?
Yeah, in Chicago
It's
defense,
cold.
they are leading the league in turnovers. They gonna
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but they gonna get at least 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Because their defense is pretty good.
Well, if Cleveland doesn't
I don't think
put a
they
lot
get
of
the,
pressure.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, as long as Cleveland, I think if Cleveland runs the ball with Judkins, I mean, I think they could
Hold
have
on.
a good day.
But we're not gonna sit here and act like they don't have Myles Garrett on that side of the ball over there.
Right. That defense is, that's why I would pick them potentially if I was going to.
Every game I pick Cleveland for this year
He needs some
is
sacks.
because of their defense, bro. He got 20.
Yeah.
This
He
man
needs two more. I think.
got more sacks than some people defense for the whole year.
Oh, yeah, he's a monster.
They
So
didn't even get one.
He got one. They
I'm
gave
just saying he got to lose one.
yeah, he got one last week. Yeah,
They gave him one.
they gave him one. I don't think he got him one. I think he took one. Chicago. So we're all picking Chicago. Is that what it sounds like?
No, I picked Tampa, and I'm going Chicago. 'cause they're at home.
Yep. And then what do we got? Baltimore at Cincinnati.
I'm
Does
going Cincinnati.
Baltimore?
Cincinnati to do.
I went
Yeah.
Cincinnati too.
Cincinnati.
Baltimore continues the slide, huh?
No, but Cincinnati, them motherfuckers balling right now.
Right. But I'm saying, so you think Baltimore continues the kind
Oh
of
yeah, Baltimore ain't beating
fall apart,
Cincinnati.
yeah.
Baltimore about to get swept by Cincinnati this week.
Yeah, which is crazy because I will tell you the one thing I can't figure out about Baltimore is they have almost the same offensive line and Derrick Henry and almost the same players, and it just looks.
Sometimes you need a fresh start. Might be time to move on from Mr. Harbaugh.
You think the coach?
Might be time.
Don't do Harbaugh.
I don't think Harbaugh will get fired. I mean,
Listen, I'm
Nah,
not
he's
saying,
still
I'm
gonna
not
do that.
saying it like.
The Ravens.
for the Ravens head coach.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
well, if not that, then like I said earlier, before the season started,
I mean, he could leave
we
for
gotta start
Michigan.
looking at Lamar Jackson now. He done been given so many years.
He could leave for Michigan. He could leave for Michigan.
It's wearing out now. I'm tired of hearing this year.
They could have both
Yeah.
both Harbaughs will coach Michigan. They have the other Harbaugh coach Michigan now.
Let's see. Chargers at Kansas City. I'm done with Kansas City, bro.
I'm gonna go with him one more time, like I did Buffalo
No,
last
fuck it. I'm done with
I
Kansas
pick
City.
Kansas City.
I'm
I pick
going
Kansas
Chargers.
City because I do think that the Chargers, the team they could beat potentially in Kansas City.
I'm going Chargers.
They are desperate.
Them,
They-
them the LA boys don't do too well in that
No,
cold weather.
this next one is a smoker.
Buffalo at New England.
This next one is a smoker.
Tough. Josh Allen.
I'm going New England. I'm
You
going
going
New
who?
England. Hey, yeah,
New England. Buffalo.
Only gonna get a loss right now.
I picked continued the fighting Drake May New England.
Maybe they'll take an L.
No, I think New England. I think New England's going to get them. I think they're in New England. I just don't believe in Buffalo, man. I
Who won the
really just
first
don't
game?
believe in Buffalo. Huh?
Who won the first game?
New England, I believe.
New England.
That was the one with like Stephon Diggs caught, and that's actually the one that put Drake May. Everybody was like, "Oh hell, Drake May!
Yeah,
this
that's why I'm
this
going
kid's playing his ass off." But no, I'm okay. So we're going New England.
Together now.
This
so-
next division game, Washington at Giants.
Get that shit out.
I think Giants done.
Yeah.
Because
Matter of fact, Giants and Washington done.
Damn, have we all
Washington
the same
got too many
except no, I
injuries
guess not. I got Giants. Yeah,
Yeah,
Washington.
Washington got too many injuries.
Washington's
right now.
definitely got some injuries, but I picked Washington. Or just give me the Giants. Sorry.
Las Vegas at Philly.
Las Vegas.
Vegas allowed the best they had.
Las Vegas. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm gonna go Philly.
I picked Philly. Now, I will say Las Vegas' defense isn't terrible, but they're definitely not good enough.
Score 40 points.
And Gino, yeah. I think, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not like a semi-low score game, but like I'm saying,
Saquon gonna go off.
yeah,
Man, but these are not saying these are games they have to win, but
they're gonna win.
They got to get their confidence back. Bro.
Yeah, I
If you
pick
go into
Philly.
the playoffs. You got to get your confidence back.
Yeah, and I picked Philly to win. So I mean, it's not like
At Jackson.
I'm going Jacksonville all day.
Jets of Jacksonville.
Jacksonville all day.
It's hard to win it. It's hard to win.
Yeah.
Arizona at Houston. Houston all day.
Houston.
Arizona ready to go on break. Ready to pack up.
They ready to go to the.
Yeah, they ready to pack
They
up.
ready to go hit the golf course.
Yeah, they ready.
Green Bay at Denver.
Green Bay.
You know what I'm saying? Before we pick this game, does this game mean something for Green Bay?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. They want to stay moving up.
Yep.
25 in Denver.
No, I
still
Mr.
wanna
I think
make
Mr.
sure they win the
Bronco. I
division.
think Mr.
They got to steady move up.
How nervous are you down there, Ron? Not at all.
So who y'all picking?
Not about Micah Parsons.
That's tough. I think I'm gonna go Denver. I'm gonna go Denver.
I picked Denver.
I told you I'm going Denver because something about Jordan Love I still don't believe in yet. He played good this past week. I give him that, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's that defense. I mean, do you believe in Bo Nix or Jordan Love more?
Bo Nix.
Give you Bo?
Detroit at Rams.
Ooh,
Tough one right here.
Who got a better defense?
LA.
The Rams.
Yeah, and they at home. That's a tough one here. But
I know what your heart. Go ahead and pick with your heart, Reg.
Detroit's still desperate, but now I just can't. I don't think the Rams. I'll pick the Rams.
Okay, James. I know where James is going. I can see it in his mind.
You know I'm going Detroit.
I knew he was picking Detroit.
I'm going Detroit.
I knew he was going to pick Detroit.
They change it.
Good. You guys change it. You guys change it. I'll go ahead and take it when the Rams win this thing.
Yeah, I got the Rams right now.
Go ahead and change it. Yeah. Go ahead and change it if you want to, because I'll take that as a dub because them Rams.
At New Orleans. I'm going New Orleans.
So who the division leader right now? Tampa? Tampa's the division leader?
Ooh, I think it's pretty close.
I'm going New Orleans. They both got the same
But I
record.
think Carolina need to win.
Yeah, Carolina need to win, but
If they want to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, they both got the same record, but if Tampa win tonight, their game ahead.
I'm going to pick Carolina, man.
Mm.
I'm going to give Carolina the edge one time. I'm
picking Carolina as well. New Orleans playing really good. I just think Carolina needs it, but you're right. It is
This will be, a matter of fact, if New Orleans win.
Yeah. So then we got
you go Reg.
Man, are you gonna take off your jersey, start slapping on the ground?
I'm on my trade.
Well, he's a free agent, so I think his contract's up because they didn't pick up his 5th-year option, so he'd be a free agent. So, and then Phillip Rivers starting.
He ain't starting.
Yeah.
Now I thought my man starting first. Then I said they were saying no. I know that he's questionable, but they probably gonna start him. Phillip Rivers is really an emergency.
No, they said Phillip Rivers is getting a start this week. He said because the offense. So check this: the offense. So he coaches in I think high school or something like that, but he uses the same offense. So he basically already knows the offense because he's the coach of the offense. Mm-hmm. So they said he's coming in. They said he's probably going to start.
That motherfucker 44. The Marvin Lawrence. I'm gonna eat that motherfucker alive.
I'm telling you, they said I think Rivers.
Because look, when you can't move and that blitz coming,
yeah. Phillip Rivers. I think because they already taking bets.
Okay, well then you know what? I'm gonna go against the grain.
You picking the Colts?
Yep.
Phillip Rivers.
A good dose of Seattle. Motherfucker, you crazy?
Oh shit! Seattle. I'm gonna say check his. He got any alcohol over there?
Yeah, I'm going to Seattle, man.
Yeah, I'm picking that Seattle defense. And the
way I see Indianapolis winning, and ain't because of no Phillip Rivers. If my man Taylor can run the ball,
But Seattle going to be playing for that, man, and they got a hell of a defense.
See, they in Seattle this time of year. It's gonna be cold, chilly.
Indianapolis at Seattle, yes.
Minnesota at Dallas.
All right.
Minnesota at Dallas.
Cowboys. I'm gonna pick y'all one more time.
Man, look.
I'm gonna pick you can pick Minnesota.
Nah, I ain't picking no damn Minnesota. Over the Cowboys.
I'm gonna say my man. I think Reggie's getting ready to.
You can have Minnesota. I'm going down.
Oh no, I ain't saying nothing yet. I'm listening to what Ron was saying. And they,
But the question is whose offense do you trust more? Okay. Well, I was just gonna see. I was testing you. I was testing you, Ron. No, red.
See, the way it
you-
looked
I was,
like,
I was testing.
hell, it looked like all the damn.
I know Ron was picking. Ron's probably got a pick over there. He's probably putting Minnesota down right now in his mental notes.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I picked them.
Miami at Pittsburgh.
And the only thing I'm gonna say about this game is everybody talked shit last week because Miami was playing in the cold last week. Everybody talking, oh, Miami can't play in the cold. And them boys went crazy last week.
Well, they ain't
They
going
went
crazy.
crazy last week.
They ain't going crazy in Pittsburgh.
And Wilder's gonna play this week.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna do the discount double check.
You know what?
They might run him another.
Nah, I'm gonna take Miami for the win. I'm gonna take Miami for the win,
Yeah,
bro.
I think in Pittsburgh. You gonna take Miami?
I'm gonna take Miami and see
Okay.
what they do.
Reggie, where you
I'm going
landing?
Pittsburgh.
You going? I'm going Pittsburgh as well. I just think that. Yeah, I just don't. I think that defense is good
Hold
enough
up,
to
I'm gonna
beat
change
them.
one, though.
Okay, what you changing?
Nah, I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Go ahead. I knew. I could see it in his eye.
I'm
See,
gonna go with Minnesota.
I feel like-
I like that defense.
you know, I've
listen.
been listening to a lot of Oz Perlman on like I got his book and stuff. So The Mentalist, and I could look. I was putting the thought in Reggie's head. He didn't know it, but I was putting the thought in his head, and I was like, Reggie's gonna pick
And
Minnesota.
I'm not saying that they all of that. I just like that defense, and I just think
I get it.
I think y'all gonna press a lot in this game,
What?
and my back.
I should have trusted it, and I was gonna put it.
Joe, listen.
Reggie's gonna pick the Vikings, and I was gonna wear that shirt, and then be like, you know what, Reggie, I knew you were gonna change the pick, and then I was like, not wear the shirt.
We all know that deep down in Reggie's heart, he got a deep hatred for them Cowboys.
Yeah, it's in there. It's okay.
You know he hate them Cowboys.
Cowboys a bunch this year. Y'all let
Yeah, but I'll figure who you play next week.
The other time you picked us against Carolina, that's the only 2 times.
That's because I knew you were gonna judge them. I'm trying to get picks ahead of you. I'm trying to win this thing. Okay.
We're gonna win. We're gonna beat Indianapolis.
I think you're
Chicago,
gonna. I think you probably beat Chicago. I think you lose to Seattle. I already looked at your schedule. I said,
We're gonna beat Seattle.
no, I think Seattle. But you guys won't even need that by that point. Maybe if LA didn't take it by then. Ooh,
Come on, Baker.
Well, gentlemen, we did it.
Yes, indeed.
Another episode of the Poorhouse.
The poorhouse.
Again, thank you to our sponsors.
We didn't even do the second pour.
Oh my God.
Second pour was
Second
a
pour.
pour. The Grand Glass.
Now this is a Grand Glass, the rye edition. So the Grand Glass, if you haven't had any Grand Glass, I will say the rye, it's so good. Yeah, you got to have another one. But the rye for the Grand Glass is actually probably my favorite so far of all the Grand Glass series.
Yeah.
That's
But
probably
we
been
got to
my
get the
favorite.
red bottle too, though.
You said the red bottle down there?
We got to get a red bottle.
Maybe the red bottle will get it for me, but right now the rye has been my favorite. So yeah, we'll have to get this red bottle, but maybe we'll have that for you next week. I don't know. We'll see. But we just want to thank our sponsors again.
Yes.
Golson Auto Shop, Carolina Living Associates.
Indeed. Appreciate
And
it.
Thank you for the bottles. Thank you for the sticks.
next week it will
Next
be Tuesday. We back in the building with you guys, I believe.
Tuesday or Wednesday? Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday because we're
before
going
the holidays.
Yep, and then we got
Yeah.
Christmas because next week will be the week before Christmas, and then
Yeah.
so we might be shifting the schedules just because the holidays and stuff like that. So, but we're not gonna. And then with the college picks, we'll start getting a little bit more of the playoffs and stuff like that
Playoffs
next
coming
week,
up.
and
Yeah,
kind of
who
lead into
y'all
the New
picking?
Year's and stuff like that.
Who y'all picking for the championship this
Man,
year?
look, we're gonna call it out right now.
No, I'm saying not y'all. I'm
Look.
talking to them.
who
Who you
oh,
gonna pick?
okay, you talking to them? Yeah, you tell
Talking
you
to
tell
the
us. Start
chat.
thinking about it. Okay, I was like, well, we can't give them. I was like, but we'll tell them next time on the Poorhouse.
Yeah,
On the
yes,
Poorhouse.
indeed.
But hey, thank you again. Cheers. Thank you. Like, subscribe.
Cheers.
There'll be more content coming. Some big things coming down the road. Thanks
Like,
for joining
share,
us on the
subscribe.